Welcome friends, welcome to Time with Epsian. Today's episode on medical devices used in the eye. Eye is situated in the head. There is an episode on medical devices used in the head and neck. Yet another one, medical devices used in contact lens. So there may be some overlapping on my description or comments, but eye we treat as an organ of importance. Each part of the eye is important because eye functions totally to provide us very clear eyesight. Very clear eyesight. You may be able to see old people who are 90 or 100. They may not be using a spectacle. They may be reading newspaper by adjusting the total length from the eye to the paper. They will be walking around their house by just putting one hand as a shade. So, in a way, is it right to say that we spoil our eyesight by our lifestyle? No. The answer is yes or no, I do not know. Everybody can have their own personal opinion. Now let us go to the eye as a medical device. You look at the anatomy of eye and you can understand that there are so many parts for the eye. And each part is going to be important. So there are, looking grossly, you see an eye ball protected by eyelids, and eyelids having hairs, a row of hairs, so that to protect the eye. Medical devices used in the eye are called ophthalmic devices also. Ophthalmic. Ophthalmology is the study of eye. Ophthalmic devices, example are contact lens care products, various diagnostics used in the eye clinic, implants, including for the treatment of conditions of cornea, glaucoma, and scleral diseases, intraocular lens, lasers, various pharmaceutical emulsions and solutions. This picture shows a user trying to put the contact lens. Orbital implants or meddling with the orbital region of the eye started in 1980 for cosmetic purpose during reconstructive surgery following enucleation of the eye due to accidents. Then these processes are painted, given color of the body and the original eye, which is copied from the photograph. And the thing that you can take note is that polymethyl methacrylate and silicone are two materials that are used in the major medical devices that are used in the eye. Intracorneal implants, that is the implants used inside the cornea, are very important, and these devices help us to enhance the corneal function. Whereas the keratoprostheses are used as a substance or substitute that focally replace the cornea in its full thickness. Intracorneal implants are made up of plastic materials, yes, surely biocompatible ones. And you know the three layers of the eyeball, and sclera is very important. And the scleral wall sometimes may buckle down as at some place or maybe at quite a big length. This is buckled back into the back of the eye by scleral buckling, or just as we tie up something. Suppose one plant just fell down, then we use a rope to put it back and try to keep it in the original place. So that technically that is what we do in the inside the eye when the scleral sheet fall down. So there are different types of buckles are there. Permanent buckles are there. Absorbable buckles have come up, because scleral buckling if you do, and the sclera is going to retain the position and stay there on her own, on the tissues get the old binding, then the permanent buckling is not necessary. So that is decided by the doctor and decided by the faith for the patient. So it's a medical condition, and you have to mind that you are entering the eye and doing surgeries. It's very important. You enter the eye, do the surgery, you put in a foreign body within the eye. So it should be that much biocompatible. Then, like sclera, there are retinal prostheses. If something happens to retina gets detached, retina gets tear. You have some devices to repair these conditions. There is subretinal spaces there. Lateral retinal spaces are there. So those things are very much science, very much medical science. So only thing, through this lecture we understand that there are lot of medical devices which is used for lot of medical problems that is happening in the eye. We are talking about medical devices. We are talking about various conditions of the eye simply to show that for each condition there is a medical device, and most of the medical devices are made up of plastics, and they are within the eye because they are biocompatible plastics. Like retina and sclera, there is the intraocular lens to replace the cataract. When you are affected with the cataract is removed and then intraocular lens is fixed so that you can regain the natural sight. So, it is very important to note that the Time with Epstein's main topic is medical devices used in human beings. So, here today we have seen various devices that are used in the eye, and you know that this is a closed system. Sometimes an IV injection or a muscular injection the medicine that doctor prescribes need not reach the patient. So there are devices that can deliver medicines into the eye, into the right position, into the right spot where medication is necessary. You have got an idea regarding medical devices used in the eye. Thank you for kindly bearing with me during the speech. Lot of questions and lot of doubts are coming up after each session. Kindly ask me, write to me. It is ideal to send me an email or write a letter or call me at least so that I can clear your doubts. So see you next time, next Friday, Time with Tabsyan. Bye.